Now I've done chain of 35. Skip one chain. I'm going to do single crochet from the second chain. Continue single crochet until the last chain. Now if you are a beginner, I would suggest you to put a stitch marker from the first single crochet. Now I'm going to do 3 single crochet in the last chain. Now continue 34 single crochet. Now I'm going to put a slip stitch. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain. Let me put the stitch marker back. And continue the single crochet for the next 32 chains. If you are a beginner, I would suggest to count 32 chains and put the stitch marker so you won't miss the count. Go ahead and continue the single crochet until the stitch marker. That's the 32nd single crochet, and I'm going to do 2 single crochet for the next 3 chains. So 2 single crochet in each chain, two single crochet again, two single crochet, so I'm going to put the stitch marker where we started the first 2 single crochet for our reference, which is the 33 chains. Now go ahead and continue 32 single crochet now. And it's good if you put the stitch marker on the 32nd chain. So this is the 32nd single crochet, and I'm going to do 2 single crochet in the next 3 chains. Put the stitch marker back so it's easy for you for the next round. Now I'm not going to do a slip stitch. I'm going to do 2 single crochet, put the stitch marker back, now continue 32 single crochet up to the stitch marker. This is my 32nd single crochet. Now I'm going to do 2 single crochet in this chain, put the stitch marker back. This is where our next extension will be in the next row. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, one single crochet, two single crochet in the next chain, one single crochet, now continue 32 single crochet until the stitch marker. This is my 32nd single crochet. Now I'm going to do 2 single crochet the next chain, then 1 2 1 2 1. So we are going to do the same as previous round. 2 single crochet, put the stitch marker back, one single crochet, 2 again, one single crochet, two again, one single crochet, two single crochet and put the stitch marker back. Now go ahead and continue 32 single crochet until the stitch marker. Now I'm going to do 2 single crochet for the next 2 chains, then 1, then 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. So this is how I'm going to do the extension. Two single crochet in the next 2 chains, put the stitch marker back, 2 single crochet, one single crochet, 2 for the next 2, one, 2 for the next 2, one, now continue the 32 single crochet. Now we are going to continue the same pattern we did before. 2 single crochet in the next 2 chains, 2 and 2 again, then 1 single crochet, 2 for the next 2, one, 2 for the next 2, one single crochet, sorry, 2 and 1. So now we have done the base of the market back. Let me put a slip stitch and put the stitch marker back. Now for the next 5 rounds I'm going to do single crochet without any increase. Take the stitch marker, so we don't need, so we are going to do continue single crochet around this base up until the stitch marker. So there is no increase, just single crochet in each chain. Go ahead, continue do the single crochet and I'll meet you at the stitch marker. As this is a continuous 5 rows, I'm not going to put a slip stitch. I'm going to do single crochet where we started and put the stitch marker back for so you know where the starting point is, and continue the single crochet. It's a continuous single crochet for the next 5 rounds, so we are not going to do a slip stitch. Now I finish 5 rows. I'm going to do a slip stitch, chain 2, I'm going to continue double crochet for this round, 6th row. Don't forget to put the stitch marker in the first double crochet. That's where we are going to join for the next row. So the first chain, we are going to put the stitch marker. Go ahead and continue the double crochet for this round, and I'll meet you at the end of the last chain. Now I come to the end of the chain. This is the last double crochet. Take the stitch marker and I'm going to do a slip stitch, chain 2, I'm going to do 2 more chains, as if 3 chains counts as 1 double crochet and chain 1. Now I'm going to skip 1 chain and do double crochet on the next chain. Chain 1, skip 1 chain and double crochet in the next chain. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet, go ahead and continue this pattern for this row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Now I come to the end of this row. I'm going to do the slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the previous round. Slip stitch, chain 4, I'm going to do the double crochet, so skip one chain and you will do the double crochet in this chain. Chain 1, put the stitch marker back so you know where to do the slip stitch in the next round. Skip one chain and you will do the double crochet in this chain. Chain 1, skip one chain,
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm coming in here right now.
now go ahead and continue the same pattern for this row, and I'll meet you at end of the row. Now I come to the end of the row. So we did 2 rows with the cream color yarn. Now I want to join blue color yarn. This is macrame 200 grams yarn, 100% cotton. Take the stitch marker. So I'm going to pull through the blue color yarn for the slip stitch. So this is the slip stitch. You can tighten the slip stitch. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me cut the cream color yarn. Now hold both yarn together when you continue the double crochet, so it will nicely tucked in with the stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, skip one chain and the double crochet in the next chain, chain 1, skip one chain, and the double crochet in the next chain. Chain 1, now go ahead and continue the same pattern for the next 7 rows, and I'll meet you at the 7th row. Now I done 7 rows. This is my last stitch. Chain 1. For this row, for the next 4 rows, I'm going to join cream color macrame. We are going to do same joining method we did the blue color yarn. When we take the stitch marker, so this is where we are going to do a slip stitch. So we pull through the cream color yarn for the slip stitch, tighten the stitch, chain 4, cut the blue color yarn, now hold both yarn together when you go along. So continue the same pattern, skip 1 chain and double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next chain and chain 1. So this is the pattern for the next 4 rows. Go ahead, continue this pattern. I'll meet you at end of the 4th row. Now I come to the end of the 4th row with the cream color yarn. Take the stitch marker. I'm going to do the slip stitch to finish off the body of the bag. Now we finished the body of the bag. This is how it looks like. Chain 1. Now I'm going to do single crochet for the next 3 rounds. So I'm going to do 2 single crochet in the gap put the stitch marker back. Now go ahead and continue single crochet for the next 3 rounds, and I'll meet you after the end of the 3rd row. Now this is the end of the 1st row of single crochet. I just want to show you that I'm not going to do a slip stitch and chain one, as this is a continuous row. We are going to continue single crochet without a slip stitch and a chain one. So take the stitch marker, do single crochet and put the stitch marker back so you know the starting point. Continue the single crochet for the next 2 rounds. Now I am finishing my 3rd row of single crochet. Take the stitch marker, going to do a slip stitch to finish off. You put the stitch marker so you know where to start. Now I need to do the handle for the back. So to find out where we're going to start the handle, hold the back together on each side and put the stitch marker in the both side, middle of both sides. So this is where I want my start of the handle. We need more stitch markers now to put the starting point of the handle. So now hold the back together each side and count 13 chains from the each of the stitch marker and put the stitch marker on the 13th chain. This is where we are going to start the handle. Now do the same on the other side. Count 13 chains and put the stitch marker. put the stitch marker. Do the same on the other side of the bag. Count 13 and put the stitch marker. So now I put the stitch marker on both sides. So take the stitch marker. This is where we left on the previous round. Chain 1. Continue the single crochet until the stitch marker. Take the stitch marker. This is where our first handle starts. Do the single crochet. And I'm going to do 55 chains. Go ahead and do 55 chains. Now I've done the 55 chains. Make sure the chain is not twisted. Let me join the 55 chain where we put the stitch marker with a single crochet. So the first handle is done. Go ahead, continue, do the single crochet and do 55 chains on the other side where we put the stitch marker. Now we come to the end of the first round for the handle. Take the stitch marker, continue with the single crochet because this is again a continuous round for the handle. Continue the single crochet for this round, second round. Now I'm going to skip this chain and continue single crochet in the back loop of the next chain. So go ahead and continue single crochet in the back loop of the chain. Now we finished the second round of single crochet in the back loop. Now single crochet. I'm going to skip that chain and continue single crochet in the next chain. Now we are going to continue the single crochet not in the back loop from the whole chain. Do the same on the other side of the handle, and I'll meet you after you finish the next handle. Now I'm finishing the second row for the handle. For the third row, I want to join the blue color yarn. Take this stitch marker, pull the blue color yarn over, cut the cream color yarn now. Now hold both yarn together as you go along and do the single crochet for the third round. Put the stitch marker back. Continue the single crochet. Go ahead and continue the single crochet with the blue color yarn for this third round of the handle, and I'll meet you end of this round. So the end of the third row with the blue color yarn. Now I want to join the cream color yarn for the fourth round. So pull the yarn over, cut the blue color yarn, now go ahead and continue the single crochet for this last round. Now I'm finishing the last round. So now we finish the handle. So this is how the handle will look like. Cut the yarn and I'm going to fasten off. Pull the yarn over, pull through from the other side. I'm going to fasten this off with the needle.